The New Deal provided a lasting effect on the U.S. in a variety of ways, with new opinions and ideas on the government forming, the roles of checks and balances becoming better established, and the lasting effects the New Deal had on economic and social changes. During this time, two main views on the New Deal began to form, one saying that the New Deal was a step in the right direction for the government, saying that the government should adopt a more socialist approach, and those on the opposite side, saying that the New Deal's socialist ideas would be a detriment to American politics and capitalism.
One key figure on the side of socialism, Huey Long, a Louisiana state senator, advocated for the adoption and support of New Deal policies, even himself calling for a decrease in big business and a $5,000 minimum income for all Americans. On the other hand, right-wing critics of the New Deal, such as Father Charles Coughlin, believed that the New Deal was a detriment to the traditional American way. Many of these critics angrily expressed their beliefs that the New Deal would bring an end to American capitalism and that FDR was forcing his own ideals on the nation, rather than focusing on improving it.
Another key legacy of the New Deal and FDR's policies is the court packing plan. This plan was devised after FDR had faced opposition to the NRA and the AAA from the Supreme Court. The plan involved introducing 6 new Supreme Court justices directly chosen by FDR in order to get his New Deal laws approved by the Supreme Court. As a result of the court packing plan, FDR was widely and harshly criticized. Many saw the plan as FDR attempting to overstep his power as president by changing the system of checks and balances established to prevent such treachery. These criticisms further cemented the importance of checks and balances and the importance of establishing the extent of presidential power over other branches.
The New Deal was not just political, however. The lasting social effects are still seen to this day. The New Deal provided and established the importance of workers' rights, with the Wagner Act supervising businesses' treatment of workers and ensuring that workers were properly represented in their field and in society. The Wagner Act created the National Labor Relations Board, which would address the relationships between workers and their employers. However, the New Deal did not necessarily fix all social problems in the U.S. The New Deal failed to address the issue of segregation and civil rights for many African Americans. In the South, Jim Crow laws still ran rampant, making segregation, persecution, and injustice against minorities, specifically African Americans, legal.
Lastly, the New Deal had a lasting impact on the economics in two main ways: social welfare and Keynesian economics. The Social Security Act of 1935 created a pension system for those over 65 years of age. Those over 65 would receive government benefits in the form of monthly payments. In addition, it created a social safety net by providing similar benefits for the unemployed and disabled. The Keynesian economic theory was also used during the New Deal. Keynesian economics is the economic theory devised by John Maynard Keynes that states that economic output is directly correlated to the aggregate demand, being the sum of the demand of goods or services by a nation. If that statement is true, then a reduced economic output during a depression, leading to rampant unemployment, can be a result of low aggregate demand. Government spending on things such as infrastructure or social security gives the people more money, which in turn allows them to go spend it, which creates more jobs, which allows more people to have money, which allows them to spend it, creating more jobs, and it goes on and on. This idea was used in the New Deal to help escape from the Great Depression.
From politics to people, to opinions to economics, the New Deal has, then, and now had a lasting effect on American society.